Well, Daniel Emery is our technology reporter. Do you think we really will see school kids with this device?
I think that possibly might be a little bit of an optimistic projection. Certainly some of the analysts we've spoken to have a very different view. CCSI Insight said they were sceptical about the whole concept, and they said the only reason that actually there's so much interest in this is because it's Apple. They said if this was another firm launching a product like this, it wouldn't even be on the radar.
We heard Steve Jobs talking about how he doesn't really like netbooks. He says they're rubbish. Isn't this just a netbook? Well,
he may have a point about netbooks. They are basically a cut spec laptop. Nevertheless, last year, about between 25 to 35 million of these netbooks were sold. So certainly there is a market for it, and Apple would like a slice of that. This, as he says, sits between, you've got sort of, the smartphone, which Apple did certainly pioneer, and obviously BlackBerry as well are in, and then you've got the laptop market. So there is this sort of, well, they think there is this market between the two. The price of this product, they're saying $499. Generally, when products come from the US to the UK, by and large, they keep the numbers, but they have a pound sign in front. So if this did come over at £499, well, there are better laptops that are cheaper. So they probably do need to address that issue if they actually do want to make decent penetration of the market in the UK.
So if it is about £500, who do you think will buy it? Die-hard Apple fans?
I think the concept of school kids running off and buying that is not going to happen. It will basically be, people who like Apple products, of which, there's no shortage of, but also people that really like having the, I would say, geeky technology for this. Will this have mass appeal? I very much doubt it. And even if they do cut the price, there are other issues. For example, if you have a laptop, you've got a secure case. If you're carrying it around, it's safe. This doesn't have that. So, until we actually see it, how durable is the front of that? Will it be scratched? Will the touch screen work if it gets kicked around? Lots of questions that aren't answered.
What have people been saying on the BBC News website? Loads of comments, as expected.
Yes, very, very mixed reaction. A bit like Marmite, you either love it or you hate it. I mean, just to read a few here, this one's from Daniel in Westcliff. He says, you can just hear the money being poured into Apple's bank account by the brainless tech sheep of this generation as they rush out to buy this fantastically overpriced netbook. And then straight after that, we had from Helen Goulding, who said, let me at it, I want one now. Apple are so innovative, I know it would be brilliant. Again, very, very mixed responses there. Another one says, Apple never produces gadget, they engineer solutions that people can see filtering into their lives. And someone else, Wayne Grills from Knightsbridge, said, this is a rip-off. It's basically an iPhone, but bigger. There is nothing that impresses. It's just overrated.
Well, let's see how it's going to do. Thank you very much, Daniel.